Acetylene Safety. Introduction. Acetylene is a compressed gas most often used in welding. Pure acetylene is an odorless gas, but commercial grades usually smell like garlic because of impurities. Overexposure to acetylene could cause dizziness or a headache, but the more common danger is how explosive acetylene is. There are many things that could cause an acetylene explosion, such as sparks, being stored in a confined area, and even coming into contact with pure copper. Therefore, it is important to be smart around acetylene and remember the following safety tips. Handling and using acetylene. Do not use acetylene at a pressure more than 15 pounds per square inch. Do not put acetylene in contact with pure copper except in a blowpipe or torch. Do not use bars to pry the acetylene cylinders from the ground if they are frozen there. Use warm, not boiling water to defrost the cylinders. Don't weld or cut on an acetylene pipeline. Never transfer acetylene from one cylinder to another. Use only non-sparking tools to open acetylene cylinders. Be sure acetylene pipe systems and associated equipment are grounded, because acetylene is so flammable, the smallest spark could set it off. Always have an ABC fire extinguisher nearby. Shut off the acetylene cylinders during lunch breaks, overnight, or if you aren't going to use it for any other substantial period of time. Keep acetylene cylinders at least 35 feet away from the actual welding or cutting operation so that sparks, hot slag, or flame will not reach them. If you can't keep them away, use fire-resistant shields to protect them. Use a backflow protector to prevent oxygen and acetylene mixing into each other's systems. Acetylene leaks. If the acetylene cylinder leaks, close the valve and tighten the gland nut. If this does not stop the leak, then you need to stop using the cylinder, tag it as broken. If the acetylene gas cannot be shut off, tag the cylinder, take it to a cool, well-ventilated area, away from people and away from anything that could set it off. Follow the supplier's instructions on what to do next. Storing acetylene. Store acetylene in a place that is protected from external heat sources such as high-temperature steam lines, an electric arc, or intense radiant heat. The cylinders should be stored in assigned places. Keep them away from elevators, stairs, or gangways. Do not keep them in unventilated enclosures such as lockers and cupboards. Keep them in a well-ventilated area. Keep oxygen and other oxidizers at least 20 feet away from acetylene cylinders during storage. If 20 feet is not feasible, separate them with a barrier of non-combustible material at least 5 feet high with a fire resistance rating of at least 30 minutes. Transporting acetylene. Do not transport with the regulators on the cylinders. Put the caps back on. Do not transport in enclosed spaces, such as a van. Enclosed spaces could lead to an explosion. Do not use the valve protection devices to lift the cylinders unless they are specifically designed for lifting. Do not use magnets, rope slings, or chain slings to lift acetylene cylinders by cranes. Only transport the acetylene cylinders upright. If they tip over, the acetylene will float to the neck of the bottle, which will prevent it from working properly. If the bottle does tip over, set it upright for at least the same time that it was tipped over so the acetylene floats back to its proper place. Conclusion. Acetylene is commonly used but uncommonly dangerous. Therefore, not only should you follow the above rules, but remember to be smart when handling, using, storing, and transporting acetylene.